was just kind of a kind of dream situation. But it's funny how these things, they take a long time to come to fruition. So as a producer, as we both know, it's a long time coming. So when they finally do, you're kind of so grateful.
Hello, both of you. How are you?
Very good.
I loved role play.
Thanks.
You two have such lovely chemistry. And
we like each other.
Yeah, the marriage is so wholesome despite the circumstances.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you guys step into those 7 years of lived experience?
Isn't that weird how you join a project or whatever and you have a background that doesn't really exist and you kind of have to create. It's just such a weird thing, right?
It either works or it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. We fell in love immediately when we met. We were such buds immediately, and it was so actually very easy to dive into these roles together and have the background or the backstory. It just was kind of naturally there.
Yeah, I think we both have a love of family, a love of love, understand the stakes of that, and what it takes to, preserve a marriage. That was a lot of our conversation early on, is that we want that to be the center of what this film is. Combined with, Kaley went on to have a child.
You were inspired.
And I have a bunch of kids as well. So all of that was very much a part of, on top of the thrills and spills, the action, the thrill of the film generally.
Kaley, you are a producer on the film as well.
Yes.
What aspect of the project were you most invested in highlighting?
I have to tell you, I didn't feel like I had to really take care of much in that way. Like I was kind of focused as the actor. I was pregnant the whole time too, so there were a lot of different things on my mind. But I had had the script for a long time, actually, many years actually before I met David. So I didn't know how it was going to turn out, who was going to fill those shoes. It was an absolute dream when David signed on. That grounded this project in such a beautiful way, and I feel like it gave us. People started noticing it when we heard you were going to be, and I was like, he's doing it. Then we trapped him. We never let him go. I was like, make him sign, and never let him go. So yeah, it was just kind of a kind of dream situation. But it's funny how these things, they take a long time to come to fruition. So as a producer, as we both know, it's a long time coming. So when they finally do, you're kind of so grateful.
Yeah.
And you have been doing, David, lots of maybe your word is law kind of roles. And this time, maybe Kaley gets to kind of take the reins. Right. What's it like to step back and be the damsel?
That was actually what I really loved, is that role reversal in a sense. For me as an actor, I'm always looking for doing things I haven't done before. And this character is someone you don't see that often. Normally it's the guy running around doing the action, saving the damsel. But on top of the nature of that role is the fact that he's still a guy who's looking to save his wife. Very unqualified to do so, which is part of the fun as well, but has these admirable qualities of just wanting to preserve his marriage and the family life. And so those were all things that I really can relate to and loved in the film.
And Kaley, finally, another romance of yours that I would love to preserve is Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
Oh!
You're doing incredible work. And
Thank
we have
you.
much more to come, I feel.
Hell yeah, we do. We're already starting a new season. I feel like that's been such a fun, I don't even know how that happened, and it just keeps going, and people love it, and I love doing it, and people seem to just love it. So it'll go on and on as long as they want it. I'm here for it.
Wonderful. See you in 10 years.
Okay, you got it. You got it.
Thank you so much.
She's an icon. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
She is the moment.
Absolutely.
Thank you both. You were both wonderful.
Thank
And so
you.
is the movie.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.